Why do you choose everyone else over your family?
One thing I know, success is all about momentum.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, and let's get started with the Video 5 Netflix series to hook you immediately. At number 1, we have The Tourist.
Can you tell me your name?
I have no idea. Quite anything.
If you're wondering how this Irishman found himself in the Australian outback, so is he. At the start of the series, Elliot, Jamie Dornan, wakes up in a rural Australian hospital after he was forced off the road and left for dead. With no memory of who he is or why he's so far from home, Elliot has to piece together any clues that might help him recover his identity. Luckily, he has help from Helen, Danielle MacDonald, a local cop in training who takes a special interest in his case. In Season 2, the pair travel back to Ireland as they continue putting the puzzle pieces of his life back together. But they're soon confronted with the dangerous consequences of his past. At number 2, we have The Lincoln Lawyer.
The Lincoln Lawyer, that what they call you?
Some do, yes.
Why?
They worked out of my car.
But that's not why you're here. Jerry.
How about a good, old-fashioned legal drama? Developed by David E. Kelly, the mind behind shows like Ally McBeal and Big Little Lies, and based on the novels by Michael Connelly, The Lincoln Lawyer centers around idealistic criminal defense lawyer Mickey Haller, Manuel Garcia Rulfo, who re-enters the world of the law and starts running a legal practice out of the back of his car, a Lincoln of course. Just in case that wasn't difficult enough, getting back in the game also means working closely with his ex-wives, Maggie, Neve Campbell, a prosecutor, and Lorna, Becky Newton, his aide. Season 1 roped Mickey into a tangled web of conspiracies after the death of a colleague, while Season 2 sees him taking on a highly publicized murder case. At number 3, we have Dead to Me.
We've been through a lot already.
Christina Applegate as a depressed recent widow finding it hard to adjust after the sudden death of her husband. Linda Cardellini as the curiously peppy new friend she meets in a support group. A double-take twist involving an emotionally abusive ex, played by James Marsden. What more could you ask for? The series focuses on the friendship that blossoms between Jen, Applegate, and Judy Cardellini, and also explores the lingering effects of grief and guilt, as well as what people will sacrifice in order to keep their darkest secrets. If you like your drama with a side of gallows humor, then pitch black, morbidly funny Dead to Me is for you. At number 4, we have You.
It's so easy, so right. This is how our story goes, Beck.
Hello, You. Penn Badgley stars as Joe Goldberg, a charismatic bookseller whose charm masks a terrifying history of obsession, stalking, and murder. Using calculated methods like social media tracking and isolation, the very devious Joe has created a pattern of luring unsuspecting women into relationships with him. In his eyes, his victims are simply the objects of his affection, and he turns to violence only after being forced into it. This series really understands how to portray toxic men. After a series of wild events that we won't spoil here, Season 4 sends him across the pond to London, sporting a whole new identity and the same old habits, and will keep you on the edge of your seats until the 5th and final season arrives. At number 5, we have Ozark.
Money. That which separates the haves from the have-nots. Patience, frugality, sacrifice.
Family Man Behaves Badly is one of the most reliable crime drama setups for a reason. Here, the family man is played by Jason Bateman, with Laura Linney starring as his wife. Marty, Bateman, and Wendy Bird Linney are a normal-seeming, albeit unhappily married, couple who just so happen to be knee-deep in the criminal underworld. When we meet them, Marty has been laundering money for a Mexican drug cartel for years, which Wendy has known about the whole time. Things get more complicated when a job goes wrong and Marty is forced to move Wendy and their children from Chicago to Missouri to save their lives. Twisty and slyly funny, Ozark is a story of how people can be corrupted by their own hunger for wealth and power. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more binge-worthy recommendations. Until next time, happy streaming!